In this video, we're going to walk through problem 5-10, where we're asked to calculate a potential arbitrage opportunity. We're given three exchange rates. We're given the US dollar Swiss franc exchange rate, the US dollar Australian dollar Swiss franc exchange rate, as well as the Swiss franc Australian dollar exchange rate. Again, these are observed exchange rates available in the market. And we're asked that if we ignore transaction cost, is there an arbitrage opportunity based on these spot rates? And we're asked specifically, how much profit can we make and what would we do if we had $1 million US to invest? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to calculate, we've got a Australian dollar Swiss franc exchange rate. We're going to calculate the Swiss franc Australian dollar exchange rate. And that, of course, is simply the inverse. Next, we're going to calculate what the cross rate should be. Again, these are observed cross rates. What should they be based on these direct rates? So, first thing we would do, if we had $1, we could purchase 1.8215 Australian dollars in the spot market. We could also purchase with $1 1.5971 Swiss francs. That means that the implied cross rate between them is 1.1405, and of course that would be Australian dollars per Swiss franc. So of course we want to compare the spot rate of 1.140 with our implied cross rate of 1.405, and they are different, so that implies that yes, there is an arbitrage opportunity. The spot rate of 1.1440 Australian dollars per Swiss franc is higher, or we should say better, than we would have expected based on our cross rate calculation of 1.405 Australian dollars per Swiss franc. Therefore, we would want to convert Swiss francs into Australian dollars in the spot market, but we cannot do that until first we buy some Swiss francs. So let's go ahead and buy some Swiss francs. We're going to use our $1 million in US to purchase Swiss francs at the spot exchange rate of 1.5971 Swiss francs per US dollar, which means that our $1 million US dollars will allow us to purchase 1,597,100 Swiss francs. Then we're going to use those Swiss francs to buy Australian dollars. And again, we're going to use the spot exchange rate of 1.1440, and we're going to convert those Swiss francs into 1,827,082 Australian dollars. Finally, we can use those Australian dollars to buy US dollars. And the exchange rate in the marketplace right now is 1.8215. So we'll take those Australian dollars and exchange them into 1,003,065 US dollars. And recall, our initial investment was $1 million. And so we will have a profit of $3,065. Of course, if the spot cross exchange rate had been 1.1300 Australian dollars per Swiss franc, we would want to do the opposite, because if we had used our exact strategy that we followed then, we would end up with a loss of $9,211. But at a spot rate of 1.1440, we do have an opportunity to make an arbitrage profit of $3,065. If the spot rate was 1.1405, exactly equal to what we calculated the implied spot rate or cross rate should be, then there would not be an arbitrage opportunity.